Good morning, everyone. Facebook, Instagram, social media, whoever's watching. My name is Earl Rush, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the second season of NFL Gameline, where my co-hosts, Larry Abels and Neal Abels, the Abels boys, will be prognosticating up from 4 to 7 games a week. So we're going to get straight to it because Larry and Neal, they have a life. They're very busy. So let's get straight to the games. All right. Our first game is the 49ers versus the Steelers. Larry, who do you like?
I'm going to go with the 49ers in this game. I think they just have too much. I like the Steelers organization. I think they're good, but I'm looking for the 49ers. I think the 49ers are one of the top 3 teams in the NFC. They'll beat Pittsburgh.
Okay, Neal, who do you like?
I like the Steelers. They're playing at home. Of course, I like to pick the home squad from time to time, and I believe the coach had a team ready to play all the explosive positions that the Niners put out there and things like that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to pick the Steelers in it again. There's going to be some upsets this week, so I'm going to go with the Steelers. And plus, I just like the Steelers. I'm not quite sure about that 49ers quarterback. He had a great year last year, but he was the last person picked in the draft.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, but he looked pretty relevant last year. But I'll tell you that much. But I'm going with the Steelers.
So just to be clear, are we using a point spread? Not that it's going to change my pick.
No.
Okay,
no,
just the outright winner.
Yeah, that's why we call it game line.
Okay.
Straight outright winner.
Okay.
I'm just letting people know they want to know the spread. Just what the spread is. So we're just picking the winners.
Okay.
If you want to chime in on your spread, that's on you as well.
Well, I'll pick the 49ers regardless.
Okay. All right. I like the Steelers. What's the next game? Okay. Next game is the Bengals versus the Browns. Neal, who do you like?
I like the Bengals. I liked them last year, so I can continue to like them. Burrow's got a lot of money. He's going to have to prove himself, but I like the Bengals.
You like the Bengals. Larry,
Neal, you know the Bengals are on the road, right?
I do know that.
Okay, just want to throw that out there.
I do know that.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Bengals too. I think they're just better than Cleveland. I think Cleveland probably will play better this year now that Watson has had a full training camp. But I still think Cincinnati will win.
Okay, all right. I like the Browns. I'm going with the Browns. I'm thinking. I just like the Browns. Even though I like Joe Burrows. I know he's hopefully he'll be recovering from his calf injury. I still like the Browns. They have Deshaun Watson, right? I think Deshaun Watson.
Right.
I think he'll come back to his regular perform. I think people not playing him right. So we'll see.
I see the sports doctor making his move already. See.
Okay, our next game. Our next game is Phoenix Cardinals versus the Redskins. I'm sorry. Man, let me get this graphic off. Phoenix Cardinals versus the Washington Commanders. Who are you going with, Larry?
I'm going with the Commanders 100%. They'll beat Phoenix. Phoenix has no quarterback. They're not even trying to win today.
Neal,
I dare you to go against me on that one. Commanders 100%.
Neal, who do you like on this one?
The Commanders. Home team, baby. They at home.
Okay. Well,
who do you like?
Well, we know you don't like the
Commanders. Who do I like or who do I
think? We know you don't like the Commanders.
I never remember him picking the Commanders.
No, I go. Let's stop. We were making pretty good pace. Let me stop BSing right now. I'll pick the Commanders on that.
Come on, brother. Come on.
I'm not trying to throw away this shit. I'm trying to win this shit because I'm getting a lot of DM messages like, you still have your doctorate degree in sports? Are you really a sports doctor? Why don't you stick to salsa dancing and mambo dancing, go-go dancing? Because you suck when it comes to picking sports. And I'm not going to have that this year. Last year, I guess is there such a word called an anomaly or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Could
last
be.
year was. All right. Enough about that. We got to get going here. All right. Our next game. You're marking the scores on this, Larry, right?
I got him. Yeah.
Okay. And also this year, the winner gets taken to dinner by the two who don't win. So he gets one time we're all gonna go out, one of us pay, and the other loser pays the second time we go out. So the winner gets dinner taken out twice. Gets taken out twice.
Is this retroactive to last season?
No.
Okay, just check it.
All right. Okay, our next game is the Eagles versus the Patriots. Who do you like in this one, Neal?
I like the visiting team, the Eagles.
Larry?
Yeah, I don't think the Patriots have enough to beat the Eagles.
Larry?
This is an easy call for me, Philadelphia. I think they'll run them out of there. I think their 4 points I'm kind of surprised that they're small.
Well, who's you don't know who's favorite, who's not? I didn't put it the right way.
Oh, I thought I just saw.
Are you just assuming, Larry?
I just saw -4 when you put it up there.
Right. So why
that means the Eagles are. I'm sure the Eagles are favored by 4.
Wow. Okay. All right. You're correct.
And who do you have, Earl?
I have the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles. They're probably the number one team that I would say in the NFC. So I would go with the Eagles. Anything else really wouldn't even make too much sense. Okay. The next game, Dolphins versus the Chargers. Your picks, Larry?
I'm going with the Dolphins in that game. I'm taking the road team headed out west. I think Miami. Hopefully their quarterback will be okay, and I think they'll beat the Chargers.
Mr. Neal.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. I'm gonna take the home team, but I do like the Chargers quarterback. I'm just wondering if he have enough help out there to be able to win the game. But I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I'm going to take the Chargers on that one as well. I think Miami's going to be respectable this year, but I'm going with the Chargers. Yeah, okay. Our next game, Cowboys versus the Giants. Who do you like, Neal?
For me, that's like a throw up and toss. I don't know. I want them to tie. I'm gonna take the Giants because they're the home squad. Hopefully Saquon can have a good day against them and beat them.
Larry, who do you like?
I'm going with Dallas. I think they got too much stuff. I think I'll say 3 teams in the NFC: Dallas, San Francisco, and Philadelphia. Head and shoulders above everybody else. They'll beat the Giants.
Who are your 3 teams you said?
Dallas, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. I think those are the beasts of the NFC.
I'm going with the Cowboys. I'm still missing the part on the Giants quarterback. I just don't understand. I don't even know how he got that money. I don't even know how he's even in the league. Okay, I know he rushed for 700 yards last year, but okay, every dog has their day, and he is. Long story short, so we can move on to the last game. I like Cowboys versus Giants. I like Cowboys. Yes. Okay. Our next game will be The Jets, Buffalo against the Jets. Who do you like, Neil?
I like Buffalo. I think they're better than them right now. Though I don't sleep on Aaron Rodgers, but I like Buffalo.
Okay, Larry, who do you like in this game?
I'm going with Buffalo too, even though they're the road team. Neil, you
Okay.
know they're the road team, right?
Yes, I do know that.
Okay, all right. Well, like I said, we had good pace on the show. We didn't take all day. We didn't dilly dally. I like the Jets, no question. All right. So that wraps up our show. I think Aaron Rodgers it's going to be. I think he's going to be the MVP this year in the National Football League.
Mm.
I'm going with the Jets.
Okay.
All right.
This is going to be good because we've only got 2 games that all 3 of us agree on. So this ought to be interesting, and it's lots that we disagree on. Each set of us disagree on.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, I'm excited about getting off to a great start, which I know I will. And I'll try to hold on. Larry last year just ended up crushing us. Neal was respectable, but I was just horrible last year. And, I am on a mission, so you guys, we will post our scores each week so you can keep up to date. So there won't be no mistakes or anybody saying this and that. Each week we will post the scores, the weekly score and the cumulative scores up to date. So I'm going to wrap it up. Larry Abels will be hosting the show next week. I look forward to the NFL football season with these gentlemen this year.
Hey, looking forward to it.
Yep.
All right. And don't forget on Wednesday, every Wednesday, Real Fellas Talk Sports Show at 8 p.m. live on YouTube and Facebook. Hope everybody have a very blessed and productive day. This is Earl Rush with NFL Gameline. We're out of here.